Alright guys, I'm back. Here's part 4 of Ask the Junkie, a question 1 year anniversary. Like I said, none of these questions are in any particular order. I'm just kind of going to go through and answer the ones that don't really require showing a lot of books, but just basically like questions. And then what I'll do is at the very last video, or the very last 2 videos or whatever, the people that had asked to see parts of my collection, those are the ones I'll do last. And what I'll do is I'll just go down to my normal setup and talk and just show the books like I do on my hauls. So don't think that, like I said, these are in no particular order. These are some of the first questions. They could be some of the last questions. I'm just kind of going to go through and do the ones that are a little bit easier, that I can just stand here and answer. And then the ones that require me showing books, I will do those last. So don't think that I'm leaving you out if you haven't seen your question or whatever. But also, pumping these videos out, you know, with work and stuff like that. I try to do them when I can. So if I have some spare time, I'll do a couple and just upload them. But don't think that I've forgotten about this series. All right. Up next is my buddy Eres. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Eres from Norway. He always comments on every one of my videos. He's a really nice guy. He has videos. I think he just uploaded 2 today, showcasing his comic book collection. He has video games. He has statues. Really nice guy from Norway. But here's a multi question. It's, what do you think of YouTube? I like YouTube. I think it's a great forum for you to show off your collection, or, you know, whatever, or just get on here and rant, or if you want to make comedy videos or music videos. I think it's a great platform to get a bunch of people to see what you're basically into, and hopefully they have the same interests as you. What's the best, worst part of it? Well, the best part is, you know, you can make great friends. You can show off your collections, or, like I said, it could be anything. You can show off, you know, your love of cars, music, comics, baseball cards. It could be anything. The worst part is when you put yourself out for the whole world to see, you're going to get some negative comments, feedbacks. Some people lately have been really upset about the thumbs down issue. There's been troll channels. I have my own troll channel, so you just gotta have a little bit of a thick skin when you do this, because you are putting yourself out there. So you gotta be able to take the good with the bad and not really let it affect you. But I know it affects everybody, but you just gotta try to move on from it and just not let it bog you down. What would the perfect YouTube be? Well, the perfect YouTube would be that everybody got along, everybody subbed to everybody's channels, and we all commented nicely, thumbs up, and everybody just got along. I mean, I know that's a phrase that's been said a lot lately, but, you know, it'd be nice if we could just move past a lot of the BS and just get back to what we all love, and that's comics, collecting, figures, posters, prints, whatever. What has YouTube added to my life? Well, it's given me a platform to discuss my collections and show off my hobby. I've made a lot of great friends on YouTube. It's like I've told Adam Day numerous times, and I've told you, it's awesome just to meet people across the world that in any other normal circumstance you would have never ever met, probably in your lifetime, probably 2 lifetimes. So to know that you've made a great friendship just by connecting with somebody, but also over a hobby you both love, or it could not even be the hobby, just whatever. I think that's just, to me, that's just awesome about YouTube, is that I can watch a video from you in Norway, and I can watch a video from Luke and Don in Ireland, and I can watch a video from Adam Day in, you know, England, and then I can watch, you know, I can watch a video from Inside UFO in Canada. I mean, that's just, to me, that's great, and that's what it's added to my life, is happiness, showing off my collection, putting pride in my collection. So that's what I love. Up next is a question from Jesse Simpson, who has a contest video, so go check it out. Please enter, show support. I did my video. I hope everybody's doing their video and getting on this let's support everybody thing. But he asked me, how many raisins in $1? Well, I'm assuming you get 1 raisin per penny. And in the U.S., there's 100 pennies in a dollar, so maybe 100 raisins. Sounds good to me. Up next is Poison Ivy. Great YouTuber. She's got a great channel. Really soft-spoken. She's just got her Amazing Spider-Man 300. But go check her out. Great YouTuber. Positive vibe. Positive person. She's great. She has her own little business where she makes backpacks and stuff. It's great. Just go check her out. If I could be a superhero for 1 week, who would it be and why? I would just, you know, that was a hard one. Just to be Wolverine, just because he's such a badass, man. I mean, the guy can do whatever. You know, he just, you know, he's always on that verge of, you know, he's doing good, but sometimes you can tell that he wants to kind of snap and do bad. Not that I want to do bad, but, you know, just he doesn't put up with any shit. And he's my favorite hero. Even if I just sat around in a room as Wolverine for a whole entire week, I would be happy. So, that's me. Minimax Animation. Go check him out. He's been a supporter of my channel since I can remember. So, go check him out. He does little animation videos with wrestling figures and action figures and stuff. Really cool guy. How old is Miss Haley? Miss Haley is... Oh, here she is. She is 5 years old. She will be 6 July 11th. I love this little dog. Me and Jessica got her from a breeder. She is what they call a toy schnauzer. She is full grown. There she is. She is full grown. She's salt and pepper. And she weighs 5.2 pounds. Well, my wife weighs her every week. She's on a special diet because small dogs and schnauzers in general are, they do get bladder stones. So we had to give her an operation because she wasn't feeling right and there was a little blood in her pee. So we went to the vet and found out that she had bladder stones, and they were taking up 85% or 87% of her bladder. So we had a surgery for her to get them taken out, and now she's on a special diet. Prescription dog food. I know it sounds weird, but yes, she is on a prescription dog food. And she is the love and pride of me and Jessica, and we love her. And she's super sweet. She loves comics. She sniffs them, but she never ever steps on them. She never does anything to harm them, which is, to me, is really cool. She'll just sit in my lap while I sit on the floor here and read. But she does sniff the boxes that they come in, or the bags, or when I'm switching bags and boards. She loves that. She'll come running in because she can smell the comics. But anyways, guys, like I said, I didn't want to make these videos too long, but this is part 4. But yeah, guys, me and Miss Haley, we're out. Stay tuned for part 5, guys. All right? It's Junkie, and I'm out.